So I was Series 3. We did win a final. We were the quote-unquote basketball superstars, which is a highly original name, of course.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was literally half a lifetime ago now. Over half a lifetime ago now. So I'm now 24, and I was like 10 or 11 when I was on there.
So my obvious first question, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been asked this by a lot of people. You see, when you watch it on TV, they've got no, shut up. We're being serious. I want to use this footage, right? You see when you see it on the TV, you have the big table, right?
Yeah.
Is that really there?
The table is there, yes.
But there's nothing on it, right?
It changed from series to series. Series 3, they had basically a projector about 5 or so meters above on the ceiling, which gave it like a 2D representation of what was happening on the table.
Wait, did you meet Barney?
No, Barney was doing the Street Wars, whereas I was on the old show.
Yeah, see, I never watched that latest. I never watched that Street Wars thing. I only ever watched the original one.
I watched a bit of it, only because I made a few of the...
Sorry, how old are you, if you don't mind my asking?
I'm 24.
24, oh, so a bit older than me.
Yeah.
So how old were you when you were on the show?
I was
You literally
10, I think.
10? Oh.
I think I was 10, turning 11 at the time.
Man, unironically, right, we've been sitting here trying to make a Zook that actually moves all night, and you were doing it when you were 10.
Yeah. It was good fun. I remember it being great fun back when I was 10, and I still occasionally fire it up, but like, I mean, it is a world away now these days.
I mean, yeah, man. I'm so. This sounds like I'm taking the piss, but it's unironically really like interesting to talk to you. So like, what was like, how? So you, I don't know. I can't remember exactly how it worked. You were in one episode, but obviously you got through the final. That was another episode, right?
Yeah.
So how long did it take them to shoot that one episode?
So what I remember, there was 2 days of filming separately. We were sort of at the end of a period of filming, so they did it all in batches.
Right.
To the other.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
So it was over 2 days. They paid for the hotel stuff, and we stayed over. Came back the next day, and yeah, filming was done fairly quickly.
None of that funny BBC business.
No, they were actually fairly efficient about it, which is
nice.
Not BBC at all.
So, like, did it affect your life in any way? Did your sort of friends at school, like, know you were on it and stuff?
Yes, they did. Mainly because the intro video that we had to do, which, by the way, we had absolutely no involvement in the content of. It was dreadful.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because that was going to be my next question, right? So
yeah, no, it was bad. It was so cringeworthy. Like I can almost not bear to watch it back at this point. But no, that was actually in the school grounds, so people knew it was happening. It was a very, very small group, like of four people. There was like a director lady, there was a cameraman, a sound man, and they were just in the school grounds, like on a, funny enough, like concrete basketball court, doing the filming for that. So quite a few people knew about it, and the school made us do like an assembly on it or something, from what I remember. But yeah, so yes, but no, not really.
So did you said you got through to the final? You didn't say whether how well you did. Did you win? Did you?
We did win. You
took the prize. So have you still got the trophy? It wasn't like a big block.
Got a prize-winning Zook. He's designed.
If you check the pins in general, you'll see it.
Hang on, let me just. Frenchie, sorry, not Frenchie. Sorry, I keep mixing you two up.
Okay, I'm blocking you.
sorry. Rudolph, you got any questions?
No, not on the top of my head.
Wow. Okay, brilliant.
Nice.
So yeah, you've got the trophy and everything.
Well, actually, I've got a quick one. What was your favourite colour?
What's my favourite colour?
In the Bamzooki Zook. Actually, no, I think it's got all the colours in it.
Well, if you see any of the ones, for example, Tiny Tim, it's pretty much just black and white. I can't be bothered with colours.
Did you make this Tiny Tim one?
Yeah.
That I'm looking at on the stream now.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive, actually. It moves real fast. See, if you'd entered that, man.
Well, yeah, I would change so many things about what we did on the show. And
Well, you were
what
10. I
we
mean,
did.
you can't.
But I was 10 at the time. Yeah. Part of the annoyance was that when we were told or shown which contests we were doing, of course, many of the contests were new, so we didn't actually know what they looked like, and we had to base it on the top-down 2D version of it. So if there was one that looked like it was more of a slalom, that actually needed one that could sort of clamber over things, we actually got screwed over for the first contest because we picked completely the wrong one for what it actually was.
That's kind of shit. They should have let you.
It is a bit shit. Like there is like a green room, like a separate room to the side with like snacks and stuff, which did actually have the rendered like composite between the camera and what's actually being generated.
Oh, right, yeah.
So my family could see what it looked like, but I couldn't.
Nah, that's shit. They should have let you see the 3D model of it.
Yeah, it would have been nice, but there you go.
Man,
It
I
happened.
wish I'd had time to prepare for this. I don't have any good questions.
I mean, it was a kids' TV show about 13 years ago.
Oh yeah, but unironically, like I've always wanted to meet someone that was on one of those shows, right? Because it must have been such a strange experience watching it on TV, and then
Oh yeah.
being on it. Like that's really odd. Like closest I ever came, right? Do you remember? There was Richard Hammond's Blast Lab, right?
Oh yeah, it rings a bell.
I knew someone that knew Richard Hammond, right? And they were like, I can get you on the show, and I was totally, because you know when you're 10, if someone tells you something, you're like super, super like you believe it 100%, right? Or at least I did. Maybe I was a naive 10-year-old. I don't know. And they knew Richard Hammond. They were like, oh yeah, I can get you on. I can get you on. I was like preparing. I told everyone, and then it just fell through, and.
Oh. Soul.
Well, actually, how did you end up getting on the show?
Yeah, take us through the process.
I actually still have somewhere the original letters that came back from them. I
Really?
have like a folder. They're all in. But from what I remember, I mean, I was doing things for the website, so submitting things for the leaderboards at the time, I think.
And
I
you
just have
you
to
presumably were
include it in
doing
the-
quite well in this leaderboards.
No, not really. I've never been a leaderboard topper. There's a lot of people in the Discord that have been leaderboard toppers, but I kind of didn't go for that.
And they never got on the show.
A lot of them didn't. No, it wasn't. The thing is, a lot of the Zooks that actually get on the show aren't actually that good.
Hmm.
There are a bunch that are good, and funny enough, those are the ones that make it to the final because the people who made them actually know what to do with them. But yeah, like they are mainly after looks more than anything else. The looks and how you present yourself, I guess, in the letters or whatever the process was. I can't remember exactly. It was just a.
So
a
how
casting
much time would you say personally that you put into like making them look cool, right? Because they had all these textures and stuff, and they were all a bit shit by today's standards. But you know, at the time,
Oh,
that's cool
goodness.
shit.
An hour maybe across all four.
So most of your
Like,
time was like getting them to work.
Well, we had like 2 of our 4 we basically remade between the time that we originally submitted them and when the show actually came around. I think because we were originally basing ourselves on. We tried to call ourselves something to do with the NBA, and they checked to see whether that was okay and found out that it wasn't. Because of course.
Oh, shit.
and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because BBC.
So we had to
yeah.
change the names of everything as well. So we had named them after like famous basketball players as well. So like, we had to change that.
Amazing.
But,
And
yeah, no, it's crazy.
final question, because I don't want this to go on for too long. What's your opinion on the Prank Patrol?
I'm afraid I'm not all too familiar with them at all.
Oh come on!
Oh,
It was
dear.
on the CBBC.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about it. I think Bamzooki was pretty much the only CBBC show I really watched for any length.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you a Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network kind of guy then?
When I was even younger than that, I remember Tom and Jerry and the Looney Tunes kind of era.
Oh man, you missed
So I
out on
guess
some
that's-
good British TV there.
I guess that's what eventually became Cartoon Network.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's been an honor to talk to you. Honestly, it's honor. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
same.
cut this out of the stream. I'm gonna put it up as a separate video,
Wow.
and it's been really nice. So thanks so much for coming on, and you know I wish you
worries.
luck with your Bamzooki exploits in the future, man.
I hope they bring it back.
Well, maybe.
keep making
No,
We're
Bamzookis.
doing, yeah, we're doing little contests on the Discord every now and again. But other than that, I mean, you know where to find me. So.
Cool, man. Thanks a lot.
No worries. See you around.